Good evening everyone, welcome back to the channel. How are you doing? As you can see, we are going to follow up immediately with some more Jinjer. I do like to do that when the band has done so well with the first reaction. I have to follow up very quickly. I think that's only fair. Done the same with all the bands on the channel where we've had an overwhelming support for them come in. So I had stacks and stacks of requests from Chris, who originally requested the band as well. I could have picked so many. So I popped all the suggestions into my very complex software randomizer machine, and it popped out this one. Who is gonna be the one? It didn't really, I just picked this one. So this is live and it's from the Nepalm Records channel, which I am subscribed to as well. You should all subscribe to Nepalm Records if you're not. Some absolutely belting bands on there. I was having a look through the other night and may dip into some of the bands I've seen on there that I've never heard of. Anyway, as I said, Jinjer, who is gonna be the one? Live, Nepalm Records, cracking too. Okay, here we go. Dark intro. There she is. The angelic demon. That gets repeated a bit. Always gonna be one. 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 Hey! Always gonna be one. Always gonna be one. Always gonna be one. Always gonna be one. On this mountain space, without everything and that nature wears, is there anyone about to reply to the question? What doesn't want to die? Who's gonna be the one who cares? No one stands about to protest. Come on, you motherfuckers, stop on the road. Run the first to the wrong match. I'm gonna be one. I'm gonna be one. I'm gonna be one. I'm gonna be one, I'm gonna be one, I'm gonna be You're going, why is he paused there? I'll come back and we'll get that in its fullest. This is going to be the hard growl vocal all the way through, isn't it? Fits. Love it. It fits so well for me. Now I've heard it from her. It's not as demonic as the first time. It's a bit lighter and it actually is more tuneful this time as well. Amazing musicians going on in the back here. Amazing. The bass line and the drum track are absolutely spot on, and that guitar's just melting me every time he comes in with a bit of it. Whew. Yeah, live performance as well. Just remembered that live performance. That isn't a studio, that's live. Absolutely brilliant. That must have been knocking them down in the audience watching that. We'll go back a little bit. I thought it was going to be 2 seconds of that beat. They're obviously going to go into that. I'm going to come back and get that in its fullest again. This is complex. This is top notch live stuff. These breaks and these drops, that is not easy to pull off. If you're new to the channel, been in a band, I was in a band for a while. I was the singer. Not as good as this, by the way. But practice, yeah, you've got to practice all the time. Even when you're not gigging, you've got to practice. Otherwise, you're rubbish. These breaks and drops, I mean, that's so complicated. That is such a complicated, everything's complicated. Drum beat, bass, guitar, vocal, it's all complicated. So is it just 3 pieces? It is just 3 pieces, isn't it? It's just, from that shot I've got there, it's just 3. I've only just realised that again. That's a positive as well. Thought there was more musicians on stage than that because they're giving a much fuller sound. That vocal, perfect for this track. Absolutely perfect. For the majority being the heavy growled vocal, that is perfect for the majority of that track. And the first one that I watched from them, Pisces, it was perfect. The mix, the blend of the very beautiful angelic vocal with that very demonic vocal as well that she then came in with. Tatiana, I believe her name is, or Tati, I think we can call her. I don't know. You'll tell me. Tatiana, I'll call it until she says I can shorten it. Yeah, brilliant. We'll come back to this, but that was a lot of rabble there. Soz about that. Excited. I mean, this bit's just amazing now. Oh yeah. See, she does the warrior.
The best you leave, don't neglect the future you have. Don't deny the best you leave. Don't neglect the future you have. Don't deny the best you leave, and the future you have.
Wow, great ending. Well, 2 tracks in with Jinjer and I'm already really quite lost with what to say about them. That was spectacular. I don't really know what else to say. I did say quite a bit as we were going through. Pause twice in that one. It just deserved it. Everything was brilliant, perfect, and it was live. You have to check yourself and just remember it was live. So hard to do music live as well as that. Any of you have ever had a go that watches, it is really, really hard. The amount of practice that you need to be able to pull that off as a band, wow, a lot. 3-piece, now which I've realised I didn't really realised before, that is just a 3-piece, and they're consistent as a 3-piece as they were in the studio as well. Yeah, you'd all said they're absolutely top musicians. Yeah, fully agreed with that. And as I said, going through that vocal was just perfect. And that ending, yeah, I've not heard many bands like this, I don't think. And I'm happy to hear about the crossovers with The Warning and with Rammstein as well. That's really good to hear about the crossovers. People coming in and saying, oh, I'm watching the channel with your Rammstein, or I'm watching the channel with your The Warning reactions, and there's a good crossover. So that's good as well. Plenty more to come from Jinjer, definitely. I've got plenty of requests in the comments anyway, and I'm sure more will come after this one, hopefully. Yeah, definitely going to be enjoying this journey with Jinjer. Make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'll see you back for some more videos.